hungry now. Should have got on that. Alright guys, I know it's late, but you gotta see this hotel room. Check this out. Not too shabby. Got my own little living room area. King size bed just for me. What's that off of? Surely most of you guys will know that. And then here's our shower. This is pretty cool. I was just talking to my girlfriend the other day about how I want a glass shower. My dream came true. Very, very nice hotel room. Excited to get out here tomorrow and check out what we got going on. But for now, that's about it. I gotta hit the hay.
Flag bags.
Alright guys, so I did a little build up and I haven't yet said where we are exactly. We're here in Sherrill, New York. We are here for the ribbon cutting for the Briggs Stratton's new facility, which is going to be primarily the Ferris line, but it's pretty cool here. It's really, really, really nice building. State-of-the-art facility, of course. It's pretty new. I don't know exactly when they opened it. Exactly, like I said, they're doing the ribbon cutting today, so we're going to get to witness that. Hopefully I'll be able to film that for you guys. It's officially opening today, but they have been in here and I think they have gotten started a little bit on some of their work, but a little bit of backstory on this and why this facility is here and why we're here and why all this is going on. So Ferris has, I don't know exactly how long they've been there, but Ferris was actually building their mowers in an old high school, which I thought was really, really cool. They had added on a couple of times and made it bigger, of course, but our mowers, a lot of you guys have Ferris, I know that. Our mowers were made in a high school, and I thought that was really cool. And it's a super humbling experience to be invited here for the ribbon cutting of this new facility. We've done a little bit for Ferris, but I would definitely say that they've done more for us. We've been running Ferris mowers in our business since day one for 7 years. I've tried all the other major brands. I've tried Exmark, I've tried Skag, tried Right Stander, tried all those, and always ultimately came back to the Ferris. So like I said, super humbling to be here and to be a part of this, and I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown before we jump into our day, and hopefully we'll be able to take you on the factory tour. What you filming, Richie?
I am filming all of these dealers.
All of it, all the people. 250?
And that's not even half of
it. Yeah.
Really do appreciate it. It's fun. We're going to show you off because we're going to show off the facility and all the hard work you folks do, because it's all of you that make this place what it is. So I really appreciate all that hard work. Thanks very much, and hopefully you had a good lunch and have a little bit of fun. Thanks very much. And thank all of you for being here today. And what I want to do is just thank the government officials, the city, the county, the state, for all the work that you folks have helped us with. This wouldn't be possible without all of you. I remember the first time I walked in here. It was interesting. Apparently it was, what I saw was a lot of broken windows and everything else. Apparently though, according to Phil Wenzel, it was worse than what I saw. And everybody was worried about bringing me here for what I was going to think about this. I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Ferris has come a long way, and it's not just Ferris that we do here. We do a lot of different brands, but when you look at the company, it goes back 100 years to the old Ubler milking machines, and then you've got the 1986, 87, something like that, when Ferris was founded, and did the zero-turn mowers, did suspension for the first time, and it was really state-of-the-art. It was revolutionary at the time. And when we went and we're looking at how to expand our business, 2004, we bought Simplicity Manufacturing, and Ferris was part of that. And I had a little bit of an appreciation for what Ferris was all about, but I'll tell you what, this is the gem. Simplicity is great, don't get me wrong, Snapper's great, but when you look at what we've been able to do with this great equipment and all of you employees have been able to do to grow this company, this is really special. And it's special to be here today. And so again, thank all of you for being here. I look forward to seeing all you employees out on the line making equipment. I can tell you that dealers are booking, so we need the units, so we got to get on with this, right? Because at the end of the day, they know you're making really good stuff. So with that, let me turn it over to Harold Redmond to say a few words.
Thank you, Todd. Nice introduction. Today's a pretty special day. I've been in the business with many of you for quite a while now. It's been really rewarding to see this business grow to the point where we've needed this facility. Let me back you up a little bit. We were in the old schoolhouse, for people that weren't aware, for 20 plus years. We put 4 additions on that schoolhouse, all because we built solid, good quality products that enabled us to grow. And then as Don said a few years ago, looked to the need to expand because the demand for our products was growing. And as Todd mentioned, Phil Wenzel at the time brought me to this facility, which was run down pretty badly. And he had a hard time convincing me that this was the right facility. But what we decided at that point in time is what was most important to us was maintaining the workforce, making sure that all of you were going to continue to build those good quality products that you were building in Munnsville at the time. So that set the stage for us to evaluate local options, and we landed on this facility. And our developer, Robert, from Onyx 3, did a fantastic job renovating this facility as we planned our expansion here. So it's went pretty well. Having said all that, through the additions in Munnsville and through the expansion of the Sherrill facility, I can't thank the state of New York enough. They've supported us with every addition that we've had over the last 22 years. They've understood that we are investing in more resources and more assets to create more jobs for this area in upstate New York, and we're just proud of the workforce that builds this product. As a matter of fact, this workforce is 600 strong at this point in time. And as Todd said, the dealers and the customers are telling us we build some of the finest products in the world, and we're going to continue to do that. I can't wait for the opportunity to expand beyond this facility someday as we work to utilize the capacity. So I have a plug for the media, and that is, even though we have 600 people in this facility, we need to hire more people. So if you have a friend or a relative that wants a good career opportunity, we have available jobs in assembly, in paint, in fab, in weld, in manufacturing engineering, in supply chain. So there's lots of opportunities for us to bring new people, fresh faces into the facility and establish the culture that all of you have built. So with that, I'd like to certainly thank all of the employees. You really made this possible with the work that you put out and the products that you build every day. I'm proud to be a part of this organization, and I'm excited on how we're going to drive this business moving forward. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Mike Reese, the Mohawk Valley Regional Director for Empire State Development, and I could not be more thrilled to stand here today taking part in this ribbon cutting ceremony at Briggs Stratton's manufacturing facility here in Sherrill, New York. We started working with Briggs back in 2017 because of their need for additional manufacturing space. While visiting the Munnsville plant, Phil Wenzel gave me a tour of that facility, and I can attest that they used every square inch of that facility when they were producing there. Fortunately, there was a manufacturing facility located within a short distance of Munnsville that would allow Briggs & Stratton to continue their growth in central New York. We're proud of the fact that Briggs & Stratton, a global leader and widely recognized brand that signifies quality and craftsmanship, has chosen to remain and grow in New York State. Briggs & Stratton has realized what many other companies, especially in the manufacturing sector, are seeing, and that is that the Mohawk Valley is a great place to do business.
As a matter of fact, so far in 2019, data shows a 3% growth in the manufacturing jobs in the Mohawk Valley. Under Governor Cuomo's leadership and with continued support from our state and local partners, we continue to make the Mohawk Valley a great place to live, work, and raise a family. Empire State Development was able to assist this project with financial incentives, but incentives alone are never enough to cite a project of this size. One of the most important factors, obviously, is the workforce, and the workforce at this facility is second to none. One of our regional strengths has been in metals manufacturing, and this project is another prime example that we are leading the state in this industry sector. I congratulate Briggs Stratton on this successful relocation to this great facility in the city of Sherrill, and I wish them the best of luck in the future. I would like to ask Assemblyman Selka to join me here at the podium. He wants to present a certificate. Thank you.
This certainly is a proud day for this community. It's a proud day for the workers. It's a proud day for upstate New York. You know, in Albany, we have a pretty good fight on our hands to make sure that upstate New York gets its fair share of resources, gets its fair share of economic development. And companies like this and expansions like this really make my job easier, because I can prove to those people in Albany that we got one of the best companies, one of the best workforces, and one of the best efforts to raise the quality of life in our community. So I want you all to give yourself a bit of applause, please. And no matter how old or young you are, the name Briggs & Stratton should sound familiar, because I remember having Briggs & Stratton engines on my mini bike, on my go-karts, and parts laying around that people were tripping over, but I knew that with Briggs, we always had a good product. And it is inspiring to know that this expansion is going to be part of what is going to be the economic comeback for upstate New York, for our area, for the 121st District. And so with that, I'm humbled and proud to be able to present a certificate of citation congratulating the company on this reopening, or this opening of this business expansion. So I wish you luck. I know that we've got a winning team here. Quite a few people here I know, as a matter of fact, and I know that you guys, you men and women, are the best of the best. And thank you for everything you do. And keep up the good work.
Thank you, gentlemen. At this time, I'd like to invite Jeremy Sanders, Vice President of Sales, and Tom Burkhart, Vice President of Commercial Products, to join the team here for the official cutting of the ribbon. Ribbon cutting.
Alright guys, so after the ribbon cutting we had a really good lunch. We sat around, got to chat a little bit, and then I was able to meet a guy by the name of Rick, who I'm going to introduce you to here in a second. But it was really cool getting someone's perspective who has been there for a long time and who has kind of witnessed all these transitions. So I'm going to turn it over here to Rick.
My name is Rick Smith. I'm a staff engineer here at Briggs & Stratton now, formerly Ferris Industries, where we design commercial mowing product. I've been here for 18 years. I've been in the industrial commercial equipment group, for quite a while. Worked for Ingersoll Rand and worked for Premier for a while. And like I said, when I started here, there was 140 people, and that was in 2002, and now we're looking at like over 600. So Ferris is definitely a good product. I've been a part of the development of the product. I own a Ferris at home. I mow my property with a Ferris walk behind FW35. I think the biggest thing I like about Ferris Industries and the product is just continually talking to the customer and getting feedback from them and trying to make sure we employ those ideas into our product development. I think we do that. I think we stay connected to the customer. I know that like my manager is out going, talking to dealers and talking to customers, and he's taking young engineers with him, and they're getting to know the customer too. And so I think that's about it. I think that's cool.
All right, guys, so we're getting ready for the factory tour. Pay attention because I know none of you have ever seen this before, and this is a brand new facility. Pretty sweet.
Hello, I'm Don Klink, Vice President of Operations for the Turfman Consumer Group at Briggs Stratton Corporation. I welcome you today as we celebrate the recent opening of our new commercial products facility here in Sherrill, New York. We are very proud of the 110-year history that supports what this business has become today. Let me take a few minutes to walk you through the rich history of Ferris Industries leading into our current manufacturing footprint, which you will see today on the tour. The business started in 1909 as the then businessman Jesse Ferris and milking machine inventor William Hubler began the Hubler Milking Machine Company. This small, family-owned company served the dairy farming industry with feeding machines for many years to come. However, fast-forwarding to the mid-1980s, the third generation of the Ferris family recognized the challenges within the dairy industry, and a shift in focus was needed to keep the company profitable. Dave Ferris had the vision to see the opportunity in the emerging landscape industry and began to shift the company's focus on designing and manufacturing commercial lawnmowers. In 1986, the Ferris brand was born with the same commitment to strong, durable, dependable, and built-to-last machinery that was characterized by Hubler's established heritage with the dairy industry. Within just 1 year, Ferris introduced and patented the first hydrostatic drive walk-behind mower using similar technology from their feeding machines. 10 years later, Ferris revolutionized the industry with the introduction of independent suspension, the first ever independent suspension for the riding mower. Also that same year, Ferris and its 78 employees at the time moved from Vernon, New York to the old Stockbridge Valley Central School in Munnsville, New York. In 1999, Ferris was acquired by the Simplicity Manufacturing Group, which resulted in an increased workforce, a 50,000 square foot addition to the factory, and a 40% sales increase in just 6 months. Over the next several years, Ferris secured the position in the industry as a commercial mower specialist, introducing a new family of zero-turn mowers from a 48-inch to a 72-inch, and achieved a new level of speed and performance with the introduction of the IS 5000Z. In 2004, Simplicity Manufacturing, along with Ferris and its other subsidiaries, was acquired by Briggs Stratton Corporation. To accommodate this continued success, yet another 10,000 square feet was added to the Munnsville manufacturing facility. Backed by the market's increased demand for commercial outdoor power products and Briggs Stratton's strategic focus on growing the commercial businesses, additional product acquisitions were made to further fill the landscaper's trailer with products such as spreader sprayers and stand-on blowers, all donning the iconic Ferris red that symbolizes a brand built for productivity. Demand for Briggs & Stratton's commercial products continues to increase. In 2013, commercial products and engines were less than 15% of our total sales. Now, they represent more than 30% of our total sales. This new facility you're touring today will accommodate the continued growth into the future, nearly doubling the production capacity for Ferris, Snapper Pro, Snapper, Simplicity, and some of the Billy Goat production. As you can see, a very proud past has led to a very promising future. On behalf of all Briggs & Stratton employees, I welcome you to our brand new commercial products facility. Please enjoy the tour.
Unfortunately for this tour, we had on headsets, so we were not able to capture any of the audio that we were getting fed as we were walking through. So I'm just going to have to kind of explain it to you guys the best I can, but there's really not too much to explain. Basically what they were saying was how much better, how much nicer that the new facility was. They talked a lot about their equipment and their manufacturing upgrades as far as their like some of their paint booth and stuff. A lot of that had been extremely upgraded, so that's what they focused a lot on, was just talking to us about how they upgraded this versus their past facility. And I will say this place was state-of-the-art. It's top of the line. It was clean as a whistle. You could eat off this floor. It was pretty amazing how well they kept it. So like I said, not too much to explain here. I'm just going to let the footage roll here and let you guys see exactly what we saw. And like I said, unfortunately we're not able to share that audio. There was no way to capture that, so it is what it is, but still a very cool tour, and going to be very fun to watch for some of you guys.
Nothing but wiring harnesses, and it just makes sense since our technology was starting to get old and the company has state-of-the-art technology to ensure the highest quality harnesses. So as of right now, 95% of all our harnesses that we use in manufacture are now purchased from that company. So this area here, you see we don't have a lot of people in it, but we still have all our equipment. We basically use this wire shop mostly for service parts and limited production units.
Take those and put in there.
I thought that was absolutely amazing. That is something that I've wanted to do for a really long time. My brother Nick and I, we've always wanted to have the factory tour. So super cool to be able to get to do that, and I'm really glad that I was able to take you guys along with us. If you have any questions or anything along those lines, or anything you want to add or whatever, if you got anything to say, leave it down in the comments. But like I said, I thought that was really cool, and I'm sure some of you guys did as well. We're a lot of gearheads in this industry, so stuff like that is just really cool for us. All right, you guys have to see this. I'm not going to show you the inside of the room, but look at this view from my balcony. This is just unreal. It's like a postcard. Little waterfall action down there. Just look at this scenery. Some people might not appreciate this, but for me, this is just absolutely beautiful. You got the golf course over here. Down over there is a hole, so it's a super, super nice place. A lot of beauty to be appreciated here, guys. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this view here. All right, so it's been a really fun trip so far. It's coming to an end, unfortunately pretty quick, but one more cool thing that we get to do before we head out, we're actually gonna go mow some of Briggs & Stratton's property at their new facility. So Richie, Nick, and I are gonna head over there, and I'm not sure what mowers they've got lined up for us, but we're gonna go do some mowing. All right, guys, so here we are at the new facility. You saw this yesterday, but we are going to be cutting some grass. We got the Ferris Z3 52-inch. This is actually works out perfect because this is a mower that I may be interested in. So gonna do a little demo action and a little mowing of the new facility. There he is. But with those things, them size of your arm will fly 40 feet. So as you can see behind me, the stripes came out a little crooked, but hey, it's like the first cut of the year, okay? You don't have anything to go off of.
They're only crooked because he can't mow straight.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Oh, Dave.
Here goes Dane. He's about to show off his skill. My lines are about as crooked as it gets, I'm telling you. Yeah, those are pretty crooked, but it's like I said, it's like the first cut of the year, right? You got to establish something. Too bad they don't let us mow this every week, Richie.
I know, right? We can make it look good.
Oh yeah.
Straight to the wood.
I knew it. No wonder those sprinklers. Look at those. You got irrigation here, Chloe? You guys ever install it? Yeah, we were. Right here, to make sure it's equal on sides. Good? Alright guys, that's all we got for this one. Hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was long, I know it was stretched out. Some of you probably don't care about the history of the Ferris brand. Some of you probably really enjoyed that. But I know, like I said, I know this was a long one, but I didn't want to skip any parts. And I wanted to show you guys our experience. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below and let us know what you thought. And if you're not subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.